Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Mayweather's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. Oscar De La Hoya's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Up and down, side to side.
Teddy, what advice did you consistently give to a fast fighter in a situation like this, a speed fighter, when he was fighting a guy who's so standing?
Put yourself in position where you can use that speed, where you can control things, the dimensions you want. Stay on the outside, be able to use that ring. Make the guy walk to you. Make the guy burn up.
And he returns on that exchange. Now hugging on the inside. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return.
Side to side.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And he ties up on the inside. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Money's left now getting into the mix. Well-placed counterpunch by Money. Why was it that Oscar De La Hoya was unable to get a win in his two fights against Shane Mosley?
When you're a good fighter, or even a top fighter, and you're fighting another good fighter or another top fighter, as De La Hoya was doing with Mosley, there comes a moment in the fight where what you're doing might not be enough. Or maybe it is enough. But the other guy, the other top fighter, makes an adjustment. And that's what Mosley did. He made an adjustment during the course of that fight. And De La Hoya did not match that adjustment.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good doubling up of the jab by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. And count down the final moments of this round. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And we come to the end of round number one. Money's style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. So remind him, you don't get points, you don't get credit for taking a good shot.
Lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Nice work. Nice work.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. He has his target. He lands a straight right.
Get after him!
Solid hook. Oscar De La Hoya firing off that jab. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good job staying away from the danger there.
Working the body.
Super two-punch. Mayweather's hit flush by a right hand. Money's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Right to the head with that right. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. Good flush double jab by Money. Mayweather's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm
Back
off.
to the body.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumped.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep moving.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. And And now he brings the left hand upstairs. De La Hoya's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Goes up top with a right hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Body shot, left hand.
Keep those hands up.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And De La Hoya impressing the judges with the hook.
Go, go, go.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Mayweather's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Head and body.
And round 3 comes to an end. Round number 4 underway. De La Hoya's just dominating in the punch stat categories. When you look at total punches thrown, he's got a big edge early on.
Yeah, not a lot of damage going on, but as you just said, one guy working, the other guy's not.
Left and right, left and right.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by money. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Hook, hook.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
De La Hoya's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
Pace yourself. Back to the body.
Good flush shot upstairs. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Double jab right to the face.
Watch the hook. You're not focused.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
That's what I want to see.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
That's body shots.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Get your hands up.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. De La Hoya's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. De La Hoya's in that position that nobody likes to be in, seeing your own blood and knowing you can cut. Look at his mouth. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Uppercut. You're taking too many.
Not able to land the headshot. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. De La Hoya showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Head movement. Head movement. That's what I like to see.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. He engages in the clinch. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. De La Hoya is giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. How about a return to sender with the left hand? De La Hoya swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Looking good.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Left and right. Left and right. Move.
Final 10 seconds of this fifth round.
All right, come on, let's finish this.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Oh, and there you go. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. De La Hoya's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. No head movement, and he's getting tagged. He scored well after being hit himself. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Cover up, cover up.
fires right back at him. Now he ties up there. Teddy, you saw that. Oscar De La Hoya's crushed by a big left hand. What a big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Mayweather's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya's evening ends early. A knockout victim here.
He was just not able to get back up.
For Teddy Atlas. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds, light heavyweights, between Joe Calzaghe and Chad Dawson. Joe Calzaghe's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. Chad Dawson's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
Protect yourself.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Scored well up top. Able to get him up against the ropes. Calzaghe's able to land. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Calzaghe's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. An accurate left by Calzaghe. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that can be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand, just a little flinch of the right hand, throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Back and forth exchange. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Precision work with the left hand by Calzaghe. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Calzaghe. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Well off the mark by Joe Calzaghe. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Chad Dawson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Well-targeted left hand by Calzaghe. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Chad Dawson's right hand scores well that time.
Breathe now, deep breath.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Back to the body. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Dawson's punch is far off the target. Targeting that straight left hand. Chad Dawson's opponent has to be getting a little frustrated here. Remember, he had him stunned earlier. He had him damaged a bit, but now the clinching.
Well, that's what he wants him to do, Joe. He wants to frustrate him. If he frustrates him, then he can recover a little bit. He can get him out of his game a little bit, and then maybe he can launch a comeback in the later rounds.
Good left there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Scores up top with a left. Calzaghe's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Back to the body.
What does Chad Dawson offer offensively?
A lot of things. Not just one dimension. He can counter a little bit. You know, if you're laying back, he can get off first. He can use a jab. He can set up his combinations. And he does throw combinations. He's not looking for one shot at a time. And he's got a good repertoire of punches.
Joe Calzaghe's scoring with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Hands up.
Able to cover up that gut. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Able to get rid of that one. And we come to the end of the round. Look at that swollen eye. Dawson's eye is basically shut.
Well, right now he's got to concentrate harder than he has before, maybe than he ever has before, that he sees everything coming at him. Somehow finds a way, even looking through that little slit.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Big shot there. On the mark. Beautifully shot. Straight punch right on the mark.
Like an arrow and not shot by Cupid.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Dawson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Chad Dawson. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
You see him holding on. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Chad Dawson. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? It's over. Fight is over. Joe Calzaghe's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Nonito Donaire's making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's about to step into a fight. He looks like he's just out for a stroll. Yuriorkis Gamboa's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Nonito Donaire's jacked by an uppercut. He just missed that shot up top. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Nonito Donaire's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Commits to the straight right. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Nonito Donaire's hit by a right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. What impact from that uppercut by Nonito Donaire. He missed with that headshot. And he just holds on there.
Do that again.
Good right hand. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. Good block by Nonito Donaire. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And another right hand comes in.
Gotta see that coming. Let's go.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. Gamboa's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
Hit the body.
Donaire's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Get in there!
That right hand over the top lands flush. Yuriorkis Gamboa is taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Gamboa's landed a good, solid combination. The beating has ended. That is enough unanswered punches. The ref stops it. It's a TKO victory. You gotta defend yourself, and he was taking a bad, bad beating. This fight is done. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the lightweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Leija's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Teddy, many times throughout our broadcast we've seen through the years, when we get a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, there can be a tendency for clashes of heads.
Yes, there can be, and also tripping a little bit. Sometimes they step on each other's feet.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Watch that!
There's the combo downstairs. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Good exchange. He fires back. Good block by Leija. Little head hunting with the left. Halfway through round number 1. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. The combo lands upstairs.
Let's see some more head movement.
Now, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again.
Get close to him. Keep that head moving.
Another clinch. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Side to side.
Pernell Whitaker's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked.
Hold on to him.
Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Side to side.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Good flush, straight left hand. Good return fire that time. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he had to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up, play out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Gets rid of that body shot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. On the mark with the straight left hand. Good flush shot by Pernell Whitaker. And he returns on that exchange. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Whitaker's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason. Teddy, you can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make him miss, and then you have to alleyway to land something.
Leija's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep it tight inside.
Little volume punching to the body there.
Nice, nice.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
Beautiful.
And we come to the end of round number 2.
Another round.
He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Blocks away that headshot. Whitaker's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Close the distance.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Pace yourself. Back to the body.
Not much action as he just ties up. Halfway through this round. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Pernell Whitaker's trying to create a gap between himself and his opponent, and you see how he's doing it. A little push-off. Leija's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Leija's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Leija's taking more and more punishment as this round continues. Big shot. Jesse Leija's down. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Way to block there.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
Teddy, we look at your scorecard here at the beginning of round 4. He's up 3-0, but it may be a moot point. He's put his man down on the canvas in complete control of this fight.
Yeah, he's hurt him several times. He's shown power, and his opponent has shown no ability to change things.
Well, I don't don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Solid left hand to the head. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Well timed by Leija. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
A well-placed left hand up top. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes.
Come on, come on.
Not able to land the headshot. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Halfway through round number 4. He missed that uppercut. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Jesse Leija's punch didn't come close. I don't necessarily know that I like what he's doing right here. Yes, he was completely changed styles. How does that necessarily benefit you?
Well, it benefits you.
Big shot comes crashing home. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
This fight is over. Jesse Leija's unable to get up and continue on. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Muhammad Ali's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence. David Hayes making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Keep your hands up.
Well-targeted right hand by Muhammad Ali. What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those cylinders pumping.
Finish with the hook.
Good stuff by David Haye, working his combinations well. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Hook right on the belt line. Muhammad Ali's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Comes right back at him with a left hand. They both decide to bring it. A crushing two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Halfway through this round here. Doubles up the jab. Ali with a right hand. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Flush right hand to the head. David Haye's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Off the target by Muhammad Ali.
Move your head.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Come on, get
Good old-fashioned 1-2 by David Haye. Nice work. End of round 1. David Haye, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
A headshot blocked. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Big shot he just scored with. Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch. Muhammad Ali's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Teddy, many famous fighters, especially heavyweight champions, are known for their signature punch, like Rocky Marciano and his Suzuki. But for Muhammad Ali, he's known for his signature shuffling of the feet, the Ali shuffle.
Yes, he is. And, you know, it makes me think a little bit sort of like if you were going to buy a real fancy car. You know, when somebody wants to sell you something, wants you to believe in them, they give you something first, maybe a band or entertainment, and then they take you into the showroom. And you know, now you're ready to see the car. Well, that's what that is. That's the band. That's the entertainment. And then the show is about to begin. And it's an unbelievable show with those quick hands and those combinations.
Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. Takes a step back, and he returns. Wow! Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff! He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
You know David Haye's not going to give up easily. He beats the count here. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Muhammad Ali. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Ali's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Muhammad Ali with a huge right hand. David Haye's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
And that's the end of round 2. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you?
Yep.
Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
David Haye's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Boom, left hand comes home. He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting...
Oh! Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? David Haye's rising back up. That takes some guts. David Haye's able to avoid that punch. David Haye's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4. And it's over. This fight is over. Ali's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Muhammad Ali's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.